Wasser.
Hello. We're gonna check something out. Oh, Adam. Hello, Mason. How's it going? Of course.
Chilling.
That's great. All right.
Just done showering and writing.
Writing. Writing or writing?
I just finished showering.
Nice.
And right now I'm eating pecan pie, emoji smacking lips.
I found the 2 TVs before I found anyone else. Is that a coincidence? I really do think Coup de Grace works best on Tier 1 Myers. It just works. I want it to just disappear. I'll eventually come back and terrorize him. My eye itches, damn. Give me a second. Alright. I'm back. I'm better. No, I'm not. I thought I was. I wasn't. I love this Myers build. No terrorists, no sound. I don't think they understand what exactly is happening. I mean, I'm basically a slow Myers. You gotta expect some kind of little bit of camping, you know. I don't know what that was. But no, I've been kind of depressed today. Anybody want to talk about something fun? Talk about something interesting? Something that won't bum me out?
MOG Sparkles.
You should have dropped that pellet. You should have came this way. Alright. Yeah. I haven't been happy today at all. I haven't been happy for a small amount of time either. I'll take you down. I see them all the way over there. Oh yeah, no, I have no doubts I'm scaring the absolute piss out of them. Like, look, this one just gave up, not even wiggling. Oh, now they're wiggling. Pilot, I did not trust that. Could have had that funny ha-ha perk. Don't trust that at all. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Anything at all? I'm so surprised this didn't break. We're going as Michael again, except we'll play this Myers, because, yes. Can't stream for long, I'm probably only going to stream it until at least 2, and I'll be hopping off. Need to get my phone up to a small percentage.
How will the characters meet in the timeline or time period?
Well, what I figured is the main character, who is a female, her name is Sarah. Sarah Bomber. Technically it's pronounced Bomber, but it's Bomber. Everyone makes fun of the name as Bomber, but it's pronounced Bomber. She's English, her mother was French. Her mother's from France, her father was English, and they live in America. And she just, like a small, just a random generic suburban town in the US. So Sarah, she's 20 in the first, like she's 19 in the first episode. So she builds a machine and it time travels. Simple. I actually like the idea of time travel. So what I did was basically make her get an RV that can go traveling through time due to mixing 2 sodas together by accident and putting a battery in it. Bye, Leon. But back to what I was saying. So she builds a time machine. The first person she's gonna meet is the creepy, kind of like Beetlejuice knockoff guy, Billy Jones. Of course, at this time he's going by Billy Murray, not Billy Jones. Billy Jones is a fake name that he takes after a huge lawsuit. His actual name is Billy Joan Quintal. Why Quintal? Thought it'd be funny. Check that out. Goodbye. So she meets Billy Jones, and she ends up just hanging out with him for the first few hours, or the first 20 minutes of the episode. Do it. Don't do it. Do it. But as I was saying, she ends up hanging out with Billy Jones for the first few minutes of the episode. Then she gets in her back in her RV. Billy Jones grabs a shotgun, jumps in the back of the RV without her knowing, blasts to another episode, or well, blasts to a new character. So the new character will probably be, I'll be honest, he'll probably be Anthony, because I really don't know. Meaning she would have to time travel all the way to 1938, and he'll be in his 20s. Like he'll eventually, yeah, he'll be like 30 in the 40s. He was born in 1911, 1910.
MOGIs are interesting.
Oh wait, they're all over here. Where'd she go? Oh, I slowed down for a second. Maybe she's off this way. Hi. So, meaning Billy Jones will be taking place in 1970. So he'll be around during the 70s. He'll be about 30 in 1970 is when she ends up meeting him. That is when his wife divorces him and when his dog passes away. So he'll be 38 in 1971. For Anthony, he was born in 1911, meaning he'll be about 30, 20, around the 1940s, 1930s. Let me go and reread some of this real quick.
Oh.
So the way I see it is, the way the timeline works out is, like, think of it like this. So here's the 70s, here's the 40s, here's the 80s where our main character is. She's in 1987 at 20 years old. Then we got, you know, future characters who will be, like, showing up in future episodes. So, in the 80s...
First male character, his name is Billy White.
Wait, the first male character, his name is Billy, right? Yeah, his name is Billy.
Okay.
So, Sarah Bomber meets Billy, who is this weird, short, fat guy who has no filter. He'll grab you, he'll say weird shit. He's basically just an awful person, but he does it in a comedic way, so it's funny. Plus, he's a cartoon character, so it's even funnier. If he was a real character, it'd be weird. But if Beetlejuice can get away with it back in 1988, so can my character, Billy. Now, I want people to know, I did voice a slight cover of a comic of what I was doing. I didn't officially release it. I still have the audios. I'm not going to release them, though, because I want them to be a surprise. But I will just say his voice is kind of low, so it's kind of like right here. So when he talks, his voice is like real, like right here. So when he talks, his voice is, you know, it's more, you got to hold your jaw right here. Now, see, what I'm thinking is I'm getting a voice actor for Husk from the pilot. And that's kind of like where his voice is inspired to be from, except a little more southern. So he's meant to have a twang to him, a more outlandish type tone. He's also a heavy smoker and a drinker. So it's mostly just vibrations through, like, right here, because you have to get that rasp and that tone of scratching the back of his throat. Now, he does have a thing for his gun. He doesn't like it when people touch his guns. Like, he'll get physically upset over anyone who touches his gun. Especially the one gun, which is it's actually a Kurt Cobain gun. It's the shotgun Kurt Cobain used to own. For all the Kurt Cobain fans, you know the shotgun I'm talking about. He doesn't like it when people touch his guns. He'll get angry. Like, he will actually For a 5'8" fat man, he can pick a 7-foot tall guy and slam him up against a wall. Do not touch his stuff. He will become violent and most likely beat you with a stick. Because if he can't find anything, he'll use his fists and boots. If he can't use his feet, he'll use his fists. If he can't use that, he'll bite you to death. He's a stubborn old guy.
Everybody's gonna ask if past Billy meet future Billy, but I know that'll mess up the timeline.
It would mess up the timeline very. Because about the way I see it is, if past Billy meets future Billy, they would have an argument about who the real Billy is. Because in Billy's eyes, there can only be one Billy. Woman, I stood right there and just stared at you. But past Billy actually hates anyone who looks like him. Meaning, if he meets past him, or future him, he will try to fight himself. He's childish. He'll try to fight himself. And that's just Billy. Interesting. But if Billy can prove that the other Billy is the real Billy, he'll probably actually get along with him. Another thing is, I don't know how that would work, because I would have to have the voice actor voice himself twice. I'm not exactly sure how that would work, you know? I feel like it'd be just too much work asking him to voice two of the same. I feel like that would get a little confusing. Like, okay, you have to voice the exact same character, or character. I don't know where I got that accent from. Character twice. I feel like that'd be too much to ask out of one guy. Maybe teen, like maybe him in his teen years could work. Not Chomsky. Bye, Chomsky. Did you fucking teabag at me? What the hell? could work out, maybe. I don't know. That would be something I would actually have to think about. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't, though.
Because I was wondering if past Billy will find out or notice that his future self is divorced and will go back to his timeline and will TR.
Probably not. Billy is, at most, a freelancer. Oh, for fuck's sake, that scared the shit out of me. Whew. That scared the shit out of me. But Billy doesn't really care. That's his thing. He does care about his wife, and he does care.
Emoji crying loudly.
The generator that popped, like the black tentacle things that jumped out, and it's like, that scared me. She found the hatch, and when you find the hatch closes now, and like the shit starts. So when she found the hatch and everything started, it scared the hell out of me. I wasn't expecting the gens to pop out like that. But I think Billy's probably going to be like the one character everyone likes but doesn't like. As he's meant to be like a mix between, he's a mix between three characters, okay? He's a mix between a guy I knew at high school, Beetlejuice, and just a little bit of my brother over there.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's a character that's just a little bit of you. He's a country guy who owns a shotgun and had a dog.
God, that is so fucking stereotypical.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, you had a dog and you have a shotgun.
What
Also,
some demonic entity is coming for your ass or something. Emoji crying
you
loudly.
thought about it. You said you thought about it. You said you thought about getting a shotgun.
Yeah, because I shot a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's really fucking good.
Plus, shotguns are fun. Thought the entity was coming after me. A little bit, yeah. My first thought was, oh shit. I'm gonna start saying my prayers.
Also, hi, Gigi.
They said hi! He says hi back. But my character or not my character, but my created character that I made, not for me, but for another voice actor. He's supposed to have like a deep, scratchy voice, so I want to find the guy who voiced Husk in the pilot to voice that character. There's also this voodoo guy who's just kind of like tall, lanky. He's mixed ethnicities. He knows a lot about spells, curses, and stuff like that.
You were going to Ray. I don't think
Yeah, Ghostface, you wouldn't kill me. You wouldn't kill me there, Ghostface. Where'd he go? Where did you go? Alright, back to what I was saying. So, the voice actor for Billy, whose actual name is William Jones, but he goes by Billy. Likes the name Billy. His full name is William Jones Murray. But he goes by Bill Jones Murray. So it's Billiam Jones Murray. And he pronounces it Murray, as he's going to repeatedly say throughout the series. It's Murray, not Murray. I'm not no talk show host. And the voice I'm thinking for him is Husk from the pilot of Hazbin Hotel. So it's going to be more like, I ain't no damn talk show host. My name is Bill Murray. And I'm Bill Murray. I ain't no goddamn talking talk show host. Them fellers fucking suck. And that's gonna be just how he talks, how he's gonna be. Gonna be like an angry guy. But no, I want to find someone who can like get a little. I ain't no goddamn there talk show host. What do you think I am? You think this is some kind of charity talk? And that's just kind of, that's how I'm picturing him kind of sounding. Not quite him, but close enough to him.
Oh, but we're going to catch some feelings for someone in the future seasons, MOGIs.
I mean, he might. He might. He definitely might catch feelings for someone. So the way I like to put him is kind of like a grouchy guy. He does end up becoming a bartender for the RV. It's going to be ironic because the voice actor I have in mind used to play a very grumpy old bartender cat. And I just feel like that's going to be kind of a comedic effect in a way. I think it'd be ironic. There would be irony in that. Anthony. I need to think of a middle name for that guy. I need to actually think of how I'm gonna like portray Anthony. Because he's supposed to be kind of like... He's supposed to be a monster who hates the way he looks. He's scrawny, feminine, just not the way he wants to be. And he hates it. And you know, I get it. I mean, hell, I'm skinny. I have been considered I've had like multiple people mistake me as a femboy countless times. I'm not. They've mistaken me. Yeah, come back and fight me. Oh, you scared? Good. You should be. I got this fair and square. Oh, hi. I don't know, I want to make the redneck bartender guy kind of fall in love with someone who no one would suspect to fall in love with. Like, I want that twist to be like, oh, I didn't expect him to get feelings for that character. But you guys like know what I mean? Like, I want him to fall in love with some like character of mine that no one's gonna suspect. Like, I want people to think, oh, I didn't think about shipping those two. So I guess I'll leave it up for fanfic to decide. Like, I guess start shipping the two characters and see who fits who the most. She got a little scared. You guys see that? Getting faster. Moving a lot more. I am curious, who are the strongest ships going to be in the show? Oh shit, they do. Like, fan fiction between all the characters. I want to know who will be getting shipped with who. I do know that I do canonically have one asexual person. He's just a little asexual guy, though. play this guy. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
On a thing I want to talk about, though, is Billy. Considering everybody keeps bringing up questions about Billy, like, you're not the only person who's asked about Billy. Billy isn't his actual name. Like I said, he's a freeloader, basically. He basically does whatever he needs to do to get money in any way. It could be going from murder to taking a small, like, felony for someone. Like, oh, what's that? You threw litter on the ground. That's a $5 fee right there. I'll pay you $10 if you do that for me. He preys on the stupid. He preys on the stupid. That is his thing. He does end up get what's coming to him in like one of the episodes where he gets found by Sarah, which will be episode 1. And a few episodes later, he will be put into a place where he is forced to basically be a small bartender guy, which he hates. He'll end up hating that job. He'll hate it with every passion and every right possible. He'll try to talk his way out of it, but it won't work. Rats. No, Billy has used multiple fake names, by the way. But is there any other questions about the show, about where it's going, like the characters, who they are, who do I think they're going to end up with? I will gladly talk about it. Reach.
Who else is going to die besides my boy Anthony? Emoji pensive face.
Well, despite the fact that Anthony's probably going to end up dying very early, or... Ooh. Yeah. Very early on, probably like in season 2, he'll end up dying. I know a lot of people are going to like Anthony. However, Anthony was made by mistake, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't want to keep him into the storyline if I don't know what I'm doing. But if fans like him, and he ends up being a, you know, like a favorite or a fan favorite, I'll probably keep him in the story for a little while. At least somewhat. Spread the lemon. So, but I need to get answering your question, right? I forgot. Who else will die? Well, besides Anthony, Billy might end up dying. Some of the couples that do end up together will die. Just some of the couples.
Wait, what? Emoji fearful face. No, not a me boy Billy. Emoji crying loudly.
Yeah, Billy's gonna die. Eventually. So Billy might end up dying. I'm not sure though. I'm not afraid to kill off my characters, but if they do end up dying, they will have a traumatic death. Billy, I'm not sure about Billy though. I'm not sure how. Waste my time. Alright, got ya. gave out a lot of information about the show already, and it hasn't even started. Like, the show hasn't even officially been even started yet, and I gave out a lot of information about the characters already. Like, enough information you could write fanfics about. What is this?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not great making fanfic whatsoever. Emoji crying loudly.
I'm sorry. I was watching something, and the first comment was, Valentino really wanted that hair. Valentino was dancing with Angel in the Poison song, and he rips the spider fluff right off of Angel. And the first comment, as soon as I opened the comments, was, Valentino really wanted that hair. That made me laugh. I mean, yeah, but I'm not great at making fanfics whatsoever. Neither am I. Do not worry, neither am I. I will say, Anthony's more of a goofy character, if anything. He's not really meant to be... When I was making him, I was high, so... I made him with the influence of weed. It's legal! It's legal in my state now. So, you know, when I was making Anthony, I got high. Like, really?
Val is bald, is he not? Emoji face.
Val is bald, yes. Valentino is bald. But I was so fucking high when I made Anthony. What happened was I smoked 2 joints, came downstairs, ate a bag of Doritos, and then I proceeded to watch Hazbin Hotel, and I was like, I could do that, but I'm going to do it my style, my way. I'm going to do it my way. And the whole time when I'm high, I'm just writing this character down. I'm writing him down. I can't read what I wrote down, but I remember it. I cannot remember shit that I wrote down. All I remember is character. Been written. So Anthony is a 6'1" Italian New Yorker from Queens, New York. Has an hotel reference. He's got blonde Elvis Presley hair.
Don't you think 1 joint is enough?
No, I wanted to see how I could push my limit. I regret it. But he's got, like, his hair kind of ends like right here at the back of his neck. So it ends right here and it's pushed back into an Elvis hairstyle, and his hair is at least about that high up, so it's really fluffy. He's got fluffy hair with like one pure white streak going right down the middle, like right here. Kind of like a rich guy hair. So it's like white on the sides over here, blonde. Now you regret it. Yeah, I do regret it. But Anthony was the idea I got from smoking weed and watching Hazbin Hotel. I wanted to see what I could do. And I did do something. I did do something. I made a character who's a pothead. Well... And there goes that guy. But no, I made that character while I was high, and I thought, this is a good idea. I'll be honest. That's why I kind of don't like Anthony. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like the character. That's why I don't like him. Because it wasn't like my idea. It wasn't anything. I just got high and was like, you know what? Good enough. Keep letting go too early. That's the problem. You jackass. Gotta do the swarm tackle. It works all the time. Ah! I feel like they should put a hook down here somewhere. Fuck yeah. Goodbye, TTV. Black. But Anthony, I want him to have like a high-ish tone voice. Like I know how I want him to sound.
I want him to sound kind of like this, but a little lower tone, like a little lower down. Almost not like that, but almost like it. So somewhere like this, but not entirely like this. So what I'm thinking is somewhere. I don't really know. I don't know because I don't know how I want him to actually sound. You know? Like I have the idea in my head, I just don't know how to actually put that idea out there. You know?
Yes, I did it.
Like I know where I want his voice to be, but I can't do the voice I want. I want Michael Kovac to voice Anthony. I want the original voice actor for Husk from the pilot episode of Hazbin Hotel to voice Billy. And I want just like I want someone who's English but has like that rock star, fuck yeah, kick back kind of voice. And I want Alex Brightman to voice Alex Black. And Alex Black was born February 5th, 1987. Oh, hi. T-posing Huntress. That's fucking amazing. Wow. You good, Huntress? I'm not sure what just happened. I think she's having a bad time, guys. So the three actors that I want for my show is Alex Brightman, Michael Kovac, and the voice actor for Husk. And I don't know. I'm voicing one of my characters. So one of my characters, he's just straight up me. He's me with a more sinister idea of life. That's just it. He's just me with a serial killer behavior. That's really it. He's not a creative guy. I mean, he's creative when he's killing people. But I'll be voicing him. And I'm thinking about making his voice a little more low, a little raspy, kind of like this. But adding like a New York, not a New York, an English. There it is. I got my characters mixed up. But I'm thinking about adding like a slight, deep English accent to the character. And making him sound more threatening, you know. Kind of like this. I feel like it would fit my character quite well. And as I'm an Englishman, it does fit. I could also voice a few other characters, but I am mainly concerned about focusing my character, who is a villain. He is a villain. I'm confirming that immediately. My character's a villain. Just straight up. He's not a good person. He's not a sweetheart. He's just a straight up villain. Just an absolute monster of a man. But he's funny about it, so It's a plus. Don't be... excuse me, how fucking dare you? Okay. Damn. No, I got that hit fair and square. Why did you fall? I'm confused. I tried. I've got a few good hits though. Old Haddonfield. If anybody remembers Old Haddonfield. Used to be a lot different, more crazy. Well, thankfully there's a hook right there, so I'm gonna let this get down a little bit. Ah, she left. She panicked. Okay. Is there any other questions to the show? I really like talking about my show. I know it hasn't been made yet. I'm trying to get it made, but I enjoy talking about it.
Red music.
Alright, who's the second viewer, by the way? Hello to whoever the second viewer is. Hi. Instead of bigger maps, they need to make them smaller.
think Billy and Anthony have been talked about the most. What about
Bill and Anthony has been talked about more than any of the other characters. I feel like they're going to be the fan favorites. I feel like Bill's probably going to be the fan favorite, and Anthony's going to be like that fan favorite that they ship with every male character, despite the fact that Anthony's canonically straight. That is the curse of the internet. If he looks feminine enough, he ain't straight. The other characters, all you have to do is ask a question about any of the characters, and I'll tell you what my idea or my plan is toward them. Sarah, obviously being the main character, the whole show is going to focus around her and her RV. That's just how it is. I want people to know that when I made this idea, I was high. So some of it may make sense, some of it won't. I'm coming up with the plot as I go along. Weed.
I'm Billy's and Anthony's first favorites. Emoji crying loudly.
I'm Billy's and Anthony's first favorite. You truly are. And Anthony wasn't even meant to exist. I came up with him when I was high. I want people to realize I done pot. I watched Hazbin Hotel, took angel dust, turned him into a human, made him straight, and then slapped some other stuff into there and threw him into my show. I modified angel dust from Hazbin Hotel. I just made him a straight guy. He's basically the same character design-wise. Like, he looks the same. He's tall, skinny, Italian, white hair. Well, white and blonde hair. And he wears glasses. He wears circle glasses. That's it. And he's from the 1930s. That's kind of like where the similarities between him and Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel kind of stop. But other than that, they're basically the same guy. Because I kind of took the idea high and was like, well, I could do that, but I'll make him straight and do a bunch of other shit with him. And I slapped him into there. He wasn't meant to be in the show. How he came up, I don't know. I did change a few things about him, like I gave him a Wesker style clothing. So he wears a pink dress shirt, black leather trench coat, black fingerless leather gloves, leather boots, and black dress pants. And he has his hair slid back like Wesker. Except he has like a white strain right here, and his hair kind of fluffs up a little bit more. So kind of like Elvis. He's got an Elvis hairstyle, and that's it.
And now Anthony is part of the show. Emoji relieved face.
And I don't know how. I didn't want him to be in the show, but I told the idea to a group of people. They said they liked the character, and now he's part of the show. So, that's fun. There is a character that I haven't discussed yet. I haven't discussed him yet, because I'm kind of debating on whether I should keep this character or not. I haven't talked about him in the group chat. I haven't talked about him in, like, any, I haven't even discussed what he looks like. He is a completely new character. I made him 7 hours ago when I was upstairs cleaning. So 7 hours ago, I made him up. I have not talked about him in the show. I have not talked about him on group chats like Discord, Facebook, Twitter, anything. He is a new character that I made up and no one knows about. And I'm still like debating on whether I should keep him or not. On one hand, I do keep him. He's going to be like an antagonist-protagonist type of guy. And I feel like the fans would both love and hate him.
My little sister says keep and emoji thumbs up.
You guys don't even know who he is. Like, you guys don't know anything about this character. And I haven't discussed him. I would gladly love to talk about the character. If anyone wants to discuss the new character that has been made 7 hours ago, we can talk about him. I'll gladly discuss him. Oh, I need to get rid of this.
I'm the one here, the second person left, emoji pensive face, but I'll gladly hear about this new character we made 7 hours ago, emoji relieved face.
Well, I haven't thought of a name of him yet. But he's kind of a tall character, but kind of short at the same time. He's got black, very, like, thick, wavy hair. He is mixed race. So he is mixed race, meaning he's Louisiana, he's like from Louisiana, and he's white and black mixed. He's got like thick, curly, wavy hair. I probably should talk more about him. Okay. Come on, the game's almost over, man. Accept your fate. Come on. Alright, whatever. Hurry up. Hurry up. I can't tell if she teabagged Like if she was just teabagging as like an anger type thing. I'm gonna ask. I have to ask. Alright, well, GG's anyways. But what do you guys think of the character so far? I haven't found a name for him. I haven't found a name for him yet. I think about naming like Ace. Just name him Ace. I don't know. I'm gonna describe him a little bit, okay? He's mixed ethnicities. He's from Louisiana.
I love emoji hard eyes.
No, they weren't toxic tea bags. Okay. So he's tall. I'd say he's about 6 foot tall. Somewhere between 6 foot and 6'1". I did change Anthony's height. I forgot to mention that. So Anthony is no longer 6'1". He's now 6'3". And that's without his boots. With his boots, he's a good 6'5", which is about the same height as my character without his boots. With my character wearing his boots, he's 6'7". But I haven't found like an actual name for him. I'm thinking about just naming him like Ace. His middle name would be Ace. I could name him after a meme. Aaron Ace Ron. His initials would be AA Ron. Aaron Ace Ron. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh. So his name's probably just gonna be Ace. I'll be honest. His name's probably just gonna end up being Ace. Now Ace, he was born in probably the 1900s. I'll be honest. He was probably born in 1900 exactly.
I was thinking about Ace Kennedy. I don't know. Eyes.
Well, he's Louisiana. He's from Louisiana. I don't know the proper term to call him. He's from Louisiana. And I don't know. I like the name Ace for the guy. Like, he's not like a cool guy. At the most, he's basically a 1930s or a 1950s radio dad. That's basically it. He's a dad that will he's like my dad, okay? My dad was a 1950s radio guy. He worked on radios and he kept his distance. He would talk when needed, but for 99% of the time, he did not interact with anyone. So I would have to look a name up for him because he is somewhat of a big bad guy, but he's not like all powerful. He's powerful, but not all powerful. Like, I'll be honest, if him and Freddy Krueger got in a fight, he'd probably whoop Freddy's ass. But if him and Michael got in a fight, he'd probably end up losing. Same with Leatherface. He has a lot of endurance, and he's basically made of steel as much endurance and ability that I gave him. But he isn't gonna like survive against Michael Myers or Leatherface. Freddy Krueger, maybe, as he doesn't really have any fears. He has no fears whatsoever. He'll go through an entire his entire life is basically just trauma after trauma after trauma. So he doesn't really care about anything anymore. He doesn't have any fears. He doesn't have any regrets. I think his biggest regret was letting someone live one time. I'll play as Bird Mommy because whatever. But I think that was his biggest regret. He does, I will say, you do get to see the characters die. You get to see all these characters die. And based off of how they act in the show, you get to use your imagination on where they get to go. Hi, Vancouver. Hello. I have no idea. Thanks, man. Can you manifest me better genetics? Can you make me like 6'7" with like a full head of like extremely thick, straight black hair? Because that would be awesome too. I don't want to end up looking like my dad or my mom. I'm scared. Very scared. Anyways, I haven't found a name for the character yet. I'm still working on that. But I appreciate the,
How about this Kennedy and I only heartfelt emoji heart eyes.
well, let me see. Heartfelt. I might make his middle name Kennedy. His name might be Ace Kennedy. But I have to find, like... Okay, Ace Kennedy Thomas. Ace Kennedy Thomas. Or Edward. So Thomas or Edward. Ace Kennedy Roberts or...
Ace Kennedy Edward. Emoji sparkles. So Ace Kennedy Edwards. Alright. So his name would be Mr. Edward.
I like the constant information. Fuck, messed it up. I honestly don't know what time period I should put him in. Oh, so like, it's kind of like Huntress. You will be injured! Damn. Yeah. We pulled. I think that came in real close, guys. I'm gonna go say GG's to the streamer and hope that they're not salty about it. Ace Kennedy Edward. Yep. That is the name that I have decided against. I'm gonna sneeze in a second.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, they were not streaming. That's fine. Well, guys, I stayed up past the time I said I was gonna hop off. I hope you all had a good video. Mason, tell me how you think my character should go. I'll probably forget about him in the morning. So I'm gonna hop off for the night. I got a job interview tomorrow. It's the same job interview. I've done this like 8 times now, and they keep telling me to come back. So I'm gonna hop off, and